Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go with the information. The equation 10z square positive 3z positive c equals to 0 as a solution of negative 3 positive square root of 329 over 20. What is the value of c? Okay, here we have a quadratic equation, and one of the solutions of this quadratic equation is given over here. That is negative 3 positive square root of 329 over 20. So when I look at the given solution, I think it is in the form of quadratic formula, that is negative b positive negative square root of b square negative 4ac over 2a. Okay, so to make sure that this solution is exactly in the form of quadratic formula, so we have to check whether the components of the quadratic formula match with the parts of the solution we have. So here we have negative b, so instead of negative b we have negative 3, and here we have 2a, instead of 2a we have 20. So we have to make sure, so the components of the quadratic formula match with the parts of the solution given over here. So for that, what I need to do is I have to compare the given quadratic equation with the standard form of a quadratic equation, that is ax square positive bx positive c equals to 0. Okay, in this quadratic equation we have variable x. In the given quadratic equation we have variable z. So a is the coefficient of x square. So at the place of a we have 10 in the given quadratic equation. So we can take a is equal to 10. So b is the coefficient of x. At the place of b we have 3 in the given quadratic equation. So b equals to 3. At the place of c we have c itself. So c equals to c. And so to solve this quadratic equation using quadratic formula, so that is z is equal to negative b positive or negative square root of b square negative 4ac over 2a. Okay, now we can plug in the values for a, b, and c into the quadratic formula here. So the value of b is 3, so we can plug in 3 for b, then we get negative 3 positive or negative square root of b square means is 3 square, negative 4 times the value of a is 10, the value of c is c, and 2 times the value of a is 10. So then we get z is equal to negative 3 positive or negative square root of 3 square is 9, negative 4 times 10 is 40, 40 times c is 40c over 20. So there are two solutions over here. So we can split up the two solutions over here. There is negative 3 positive square root of 9 negative 40c over 20. The second solution is negative 3 negative square root of 9 negative 40c over 20. Okay, so we just split up the solution, that is by writing the same stuff one time with positive sign over here and another time with negative sign over here. Okay, now I got two solutions of z for the given quadratic equation. So when I look at the first solution, it is exactly in the form of the solution given. So because we can compare the components, here we have negative 3, here we have negative 3, here we have 20, here we have 20, and we have positive sign over here, here we have positive sign. So inside the square root we have 9 negative of 40c, but inside the square root here we have 329. So at the place of 9 negative 40c, so in the given solution we have 329. Okay, now what we need to do is we have to solve for c, this equation. So for that we have to isolate c. So let me subtract 9 from both sides. When I do so, this positive 9 negative 9 will cancel out. Negative 40c equals to, so when I simplify this one, I am getting 320. Okay, to solve for c, I divide both sides by negative 40, then negative 40 will cancel out. Then I am getting c equals to, so 40 goes into 41 times, and 40 goes into 320 8 times, and also we have negative sign over here, so negative 8. So I got the value of c. The value of c is negative 8.